IG at usuhs.edu.
The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, morrismedialive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome back, Degenerates, to another episode of the Smart Degenerates. I'll be your host today, Mike G. I got my fellas with me, Jay Mase, Mr. Rachar 90302 himself.
Gotta call him Mr. when he got a tie on.
Hey, he fancy today. I see him with your Carolina Panther tie on. It's all good.
Squad.
Hell yeah, but again, we're Smart Degenerates, LA's top sports investors, here to bring you everything sports related, everything gambling related, teach you how to make some money if you're going to be invested in this here sports market. Feel free to give us a call, 323-293-3375. We are broadcasting live. Today is Thursday, October 18th. We got a great show for y'all, man. We're going to look back at week 6 in football, college. We're going to look ahead at week 7 in college. We got some NBA cracking now. MLB is in the playoffs. You see, I got my Dodgers World Series on. One more game, and we back in that thing. Gang.
Man,
Let's
bring
go,
it on
Dodgers.
home, big dog.
For sure. So, yeah, just tune in with us, and we got a good show for y'all, man. So, fellas, what's up? How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great, man.
Feeling good, looking good.
Laker gang.
Lakes on the night.
The LeBron era starts tonight.
Hey, that's always good.
Starting right now.
Good. Hell yeah, it's a great time, man. We got hockey, baseball, basketball, football,
college football.
This is like
tennis.
the sweet spot in the year, man. October, mid-October, man. I love it, man. Honestly,
As sweet as it is, you still got to stay focused on tried and true.
Yeah. And to see, this is where it gets tricky because it's like it's so much shit you could bet on, and you fucking taking baseball, basketball, college. You look up and you got all kind of shit crashing and losing and winning, and like, you know, you gotta really stay focused and pick your spots. You know, that's what we try to teach you guys here, to stay focused, pick your spots, and just make your plays. If you feel like you got a good read on something, just make your play, man. You don't have to bet everything just because everything's on, man. So just stay focused. Again, we believe in principles. Our principles are results, discipline, and bankroll, man. Those 3 things, follow those and you will not go wrong, man. Follow us on IG. Our page is on fire right now. I think we're 15-1.
15-1.
15-1.
Out Denver again.
And we just gave out Denver on the page again. So for those of you who are following, good shit, because we're kicking ass on the page, and y'all need to just follow us, man. Just follow the picks.
Look at it from that perspective. Like, don't even worry about how many games there were. Just following us on NFL from the start of the season, you would literally have 1 loss.
No losses during the season, bro. Our last loss was in the preseason.
It was all the way back in the preseason.
Anything you see on that page, take it.
Hey, we haven't gave y'all a loss since the preseason in football, man. I just want to let y'all know that. You know, not to toot our own horn or nothing like that. But, hey, we're fucking kicking ass if you haven't noticed, man. You haven't noticed? We're fucking kicking ass.
You don't got to listen to us about nothing we say, but if it hits the page, it'll be a good idea to take that.
And if you don't believe us, check the live story, because you're not seeing just one bet being posted. You're seeing multiple people taking the same bets, one for 65, one for 3 Gs, one for 18.
Yeah.
We got different players playing at different amounts. You got to play what you think works for you.
Yeah.
But you need to get with the fucking program and take our picks.
Hey, because again, we keep telling y'all this shit ain't going to be free for a second. We're figuring out the kinks and how much it's going to be in the packages.
We decided last week that it was no longer free.
Bro.
Yes,
this is the only free they get is this show.
The page is the only free y'all getting out of us as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, absolutely, man, because it's so much money being made, man. We've been on such a heater. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's look back at it's week 6 in football, week 7 in college, man. It was a couple good wins for us. We had a couple bad beats. We'll get into those. I'll start it off. Or you want to start, Mase?
Yeah, we can start off.
Go ahead.
All right, so a couple things, you know.
Yeah.
I want to talk about. I'm going to start off with my bad beat of the week.
Okay.
Really, it's bad beat as a fan of the 49ers from the way we lost the game.
Yeah.
But as a gambler, we still covered that 9, and it was on the page. So
Ching, ching.
One man's loss is another man's treasure.
Ching ching.
I'll cash those in all day, every day.
Yeah, hey, Niners +9. We gave that out to you. If you follow on the page, I was another winner. Monday night special.
And you had to fight your instincts. You had to fight A-Rod, at home, Niners suck, all that. Hung 30 on them.
Hey, man. I mean, because at the end of the day, man, it's just a pick. So just realize it's a pick. Do your homework. Make your pick. It's right or wrong. It's going to cash or it's not. So either way, man, I was going to live by it. +9. To me, the Packers are overrated. Not overrated in the sense that A-Rod is great, but their defense sucks. They gave up 30-something points to Better. And also, you know, what is it? I lost my train of thought fucking with Jay Styles.
I mean, that's
Allison didn't play as what we should have.
Yeah. That's the team around him isn't as good as he is.
Right.
So,
but even if those other players play, like there's still only so many possessions. Like he maximized his points based on how the game was going to go.
Yeah.
But it's like with the team like the Niners, while we're going to lose a lot, we do have just enough talent
to hang in there.
And again, you got to look out for us against the Rams again too.
Oh yeah, and we'll get into that too. Looking at Week 7 coming up, that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game.
Marquise Godwin gonna keep this up because he played a huge role in that. If he can do that, then I can. Hop
I think he will. He's got the talent.
One
He's
way
got
or the other,
speed.
if you check our scores the whole season, we're putting up anywhere from 24 to 30 points. Regardless, he hasn't played all season really, but
yeah,
we'll find a way because of Shanahan's offense to make it happen. But we can't do enough of the things on defense. And that kind of takes me into the other games from last week and the things I've learned. So I think I talked about Falcons, Steelers, and the Bears. 2 out of 3 from a picks perspective. Falcons won and covered. Steelers won and covered. Chicago did not win or cover, and I lost my entire line fucking with them. So,
oh man,
we don't have to go all the way into that. We can say that for Gambling 101, but just some quick things I noticed about the games. I was looking at stats. Good as the Falcons are, they have given up the most points this season so far in the NFL at a whopping 192.
Secondary's terrible.
Secondary's terrible.
But they're banged up, though. They're banged up.
Regardless of the fact, all season I've watched them get leads and lose them and lose games in the fourth quarter. If that ball bounces just a little differently, D-Jack is going in for 6 right there, and they're going to win the game. So it got tricky, but they covered the 3, so that was a good win. Same thing with Steelers. They figured out some shit, and they played around first half, blew them out second half.
So, question: you think the Steelers are back?
No, they're still the trap alert Steelers.
They got Le'Veon coming back next week, supposedly.
No, he said he's not coming back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said he's not coming back. Y'all didn't read that?
Oh, shit, damn.
Not that he's not coming back, but he's not coming back after the bye. Like
he's not just popping up.
Damn, what the fuck's going on with Le'Veon, man? How you just gonna keep leaving his teammates out there like that, man?
That's not him. He probably has
something deeper.
That's ESPN. That's them putting spin on somebody decided he's eligible to come back at this point, and they just run with the story.
Damn, okay.
You ain't seen Le'Veon get on camera and say shit yet this season about nothing.
Damn, okay.
But so my fantasy team will continue to suffer. But it's all right.
Hey, man, get your money, Le'Veon. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, and then the other bad beat I took was Bama. So
Bama what?
Full.
Bama full. Man, hey, we know Bama full is not the play. Bama first half is the play.
Well,
no, we know Bama full is the play, but
Bama full hit. What are you talking about? I hit on Bama full this week. It was minus 29. They covered, bro.
They covered the minus. Yeah. So I missed out on something else related to Bama, but
maybe
Bama. But I was gonna say, it always gets risky when Jalen Hurts comes into the game.
Exactly.
He messes up the flow of the full game coverage. Is what I.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, he's good, but he's no Tua, bro. Tua, to me, he's gonna win the Heisman. He's the best quarterback in college.
But that's why you have to be careful this week and make sure who's playing quarterback because he hurt his knee that he already injured. Is he playing? Is he starting? If not, watch out.
First half.
Hey, Bama first half, roll fucking tide, man. Roll tide. I had that marked down on my next week, but we can get into that. I'll talk about some of my wins this week and my losses. I'm going to start with the one I warned this guy about. Redskins hosting. I warned
myself too, though.
Hey, Redskins hosting the Panthers at the house.
He said they weren't dangerous at all.
The Redskins aren't
the
dangerous.
same Redskins who got blown out by Drew Brees.
And when we recap after 14 games, we'll see that they are not dangerous. But this week, what we should have realized, and
not we. What you should have realized.
No. What I should have realized that nobody else picked up on then was, and I did say it initially. I said, why? I said this spread is too low, but I said it was too low in favor of the. Like I said, it was odd because of the wrong thing. I should have delved deeper into why it was that low instead of not being able to believe it.
Well, see, let me stop you right there because the fact that it was that low at one point that had trap written all over it.
That's what I just admitted. That's what I'm saying. But in my mind, I'm thinking like I'm gonna get over. I will get over on the bookie, like, because sometimes it'll be a spread where it's like this: the better team is ranked as the underdog, and you smack that. But it was a lot of layers in that game that I saw as to why, like. Once the game started, I saw why that was
because
so do you want to make some admissions about who the Redskins?
No, bro. The Redskins will probably be under 500, and the Panthers will be somewhere in a wild card over 500. It just was this particular game that.
But you know what?
That's all we needed them for.
The only record that
I wouldn't advise anybody to Redskins nothing.
I wouldn't either.
Exactly. And let's leave it at that.
No. But Sunday I did.
Oh no, that's Sunday. That's what I'm saying. But going forward, I wouldn't advise anybody to do that.
I don't care if they don't win any more games. My only records I check at the end of the season.
Amen.
ATS.
Right.
How did they do?
It was been a couple of weeks where we say no Raiders, and we keep going back to that Raider.
I was with you on the no.
We're talking about this game.
Yeah,
Redskins, Panthers.
Okay. That's what
Redskins, Panthers. Redskins. Winner. And another one, game 2 for me. Game 2 for me. Bears at Miami +7, man. It opened up Miami +3.5, jumped up to +7 before game time. It didn't matter. I still went with it. Took Miami +7.
You know why? Because they announced Tannehill out late. And I got suspicious when it got to 7. I'm like, okay, now this is too many points on the Bears.
Man.
Now we're Bears on the road again as a favorite, and it's tricky.
And that's another thing you got to look at. Whenever Miami's at the house, it's humid, it's hot. You know,
only like the first four or 5 weeks. But you did bring that up earlier in the season, and Louis Riddick brought that up, and that's a great, like, fuck all everything else. Like, when they broke down the record of teams coming there between weeks 1 through 5, it was staggering.
Yeah.
Like, Miami's looking like a Super Bowl team at the house.
It's just hot as fuck down there in South Beach, man. It's hot and humid, and on the field, it'd be over 100 degrees.
And you got to think they spend, like, to the novices, they spend the whole summer practicing in that weather, so they acclimated to it. A cold weather, our Midwest team is not coming down there expecting that body shot.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's why we be on it so tough talking about home team versus away team. And, like, if they played in neutral sites, then it would be a little different. But you take these hot teams into these cold weather, you take these cold weather teams into this dome, or, like, it's just a little different.
Hell yeah. All right, and then my third game, this one was a bad beat for me. College, I had the over on University of Central Florida and Memphis, man. They both came out firing. It was 47 points scored in the first half. Over was 80. So I had 47 in the first half. I only needed 33. Then it fucking starts raining and hailing, and they couldn't throw the ball, and my pick crashed.
And Memphis gave UCF all they can handle.
Still a good bet.
I was not expecting that game to flow the way it did. Like, I know they could put up, but they came out saying fuck Central Florida.
But you can't say that because Memphis, we've been getting money off Memphis a little bit. Like they smacked me. So in hindsight, I wasn't really surprised at the way the game went because I have to remember, like, bro, you was betting on Memphis.
Yeah.
Now the over and under though, that like
they both are high power.
That's my example, bro. That you made a good decision. It's not a good decision because the weather came in and just threw everything off.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but end of the day, undercashed.
I mean, in theory, though, could he not have checked weather reports at halftime?
Exactly.
We could have known there was a chance of rain.
Yeah,
we could have known.
We were supposed to do that research and know it was going to start raining. But touche. But it's all good. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a good quick break. We got Jay Styles in the building. We're gonna bring him up in just 1 minute.
He came dressed correct today.
Hey,
none of that Clipper gear from last week.
Right. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.